What up, YouTube? Dark Dub coming at you from Bedrock 1.21.4, and we are going to do a tutorial on the Super Smelter that I showed off in the last video. This here will eventually get its own. Top two are basically shift registers. You see they're wow, that is glitchy. But they are piston feed tape copper bulbs. Those two. Basically shift registers, this one down here being the program memory for them, I guess you would call it. Anyway, nice little title sign. So we're going to start with our chunk borders. Once again, let's go over this. Let's see. Divisible by 16, your X and your Y right here. And that is your northeast corner. You can tell because on my bricks, that line points south, which makes this north, which makes that northeast. So this is our chunk. Go from any corner. It doesn't matter what corner you go from. Count that corner as 1, and then we're going to come out 8. That's 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Yep, had to double check. So then we'll go ahead and make that the corner and place 4 blocks there. Now we're going to grab our hoppers. We'll place them straight into these. These are temporary blocks. We'll come with a sea lantern or a glowstone block. It's just what I like to come around this with because it's a light source and a chest can open through it. You don't really need to be able to open the chest. You also don't even need the light source. But if you want to open the chest, don't need the light source. Upside down steps work just fine. We're going to go ahead and grab our chests, and I'm going to do this the slightly more difficult way, just to show you that it can be done either way quite easily. I'm going to go ahead and place 4 double chests like I'm placing here. And then out of those double chests, straight down, we're going to place, oh, you know what, not the best. Let's come down with temporary blocks like this. Break that one, place a hopper. And we can do that on all 4 of these. So bring temporary blocks out this way. Go ahead and break those. And a hopper coming out of each one of those chests, pointing down. And that was probably premature. Okay, there we go. And then these blocks here are going to be where our, well, the hoppers are pointing down where the minecart chests are going to be. This right here is going to be where we drop our items to be cooked. Let's go ahead and surround this guy. I like to use glass so I can see down in here. If anything goes janky, I'll be able to fix it. Well, I'll be able to troubleshoot it quickly enough to fix it without any real issues, hopefully. Go ahead and break these out again real quick, just so I can get down here and break that once I put my minecart with hopper on there. And pop that. Then we're going to run this over there, right in the middle. You'll see that it took its spot. And then place my sea lanterns back and my glass back. And now I can come over and take my chest, place it, double chest, right here. And then go ahead and cover this up. I like to do this so that I can ensure those hoppers down there only take what is in this chest. Next, I like to make a little platform around this. Now you'll notice that I didn't come out too far. You still want to be able to see down there. And out here on this end, I really only came out 1 extra. That's because we're going to place some redstone in the return chest right there. We'll come over here. And let's go ahead and do this number here. Those blocks will go back. These 2 are just temporary. And we will place this all the way across like that. And we'll come out 2 more here on both sides. And from here on out, I'm only going to do one side for you, and you can do the other side the exact same way. So we're going to go, that's going to be a redstone rail into a regular rail, so redstone rail. And then we're going to go another, let's see, redstone rail. And then we're going to go another regular rail. And notice how that placed like so. If I do this, look at that. So you're going to want to place exactly like I'm placing here. Now, once I've got this side and that side together, I can break this and place that back. We can do the same thing on this side once we get to this point. Next, we're going to grab our block of redstone. We're going to come up like this, place them right like that. And then we will grab another solid block, out 2 more. Now we're going to do a bunch of temporaries down like this. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. Now it went funky on me there for a minute, so I'm going to count them again. 4, 8, 12, 16. Okay, and I'm going to put more temporary blocks directly under this, 1 more row. And if you can tell, this is where our hoppers are going. We're going to place hoppers into the top ones here, all 16. Well, and then we're going to come and place them on the top as well. And then we can go ahead and grab our furnace, break the block place, break place all the way down. I hate drift. And then we can go on the other side and do the exact same thing. And we can put this exact same thing on that side too. So from this point at the bottom here, we're going to come 7 and 8 blocks away from center. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. We're going to place temporary blocks on both sides. And then we're going to take our hoppers out again. We're going to come underneath and we're going to break blocks and place hoppers this direction. They're all going to be pointing this way and feeding, and the temporary blocks down here are going to be 2 double chests. Once that side's done, we're going to come over here and we're going to do like this, and these are going to feed into the double chests as well. And then hoppers down, double chests on both sides here. And the temporary blocks down here will do fine for our double chests. Now we'll go ahead with solid blocks and we'll come out 2 here, up 1, break that, and 2 out this way. And we will come on this side and we will come out 2 there, 1 up, break that, 2 out this way. We can do the same here, and they're going to be pointing inward, so nope, not there, but yeah, 2 out there, 1 up, 2 out, and then we can come over here and do the same thing to make this all very symmetrical looking. Then we'll come out on the very ends here, and we will place a solid block into a block up. And then we'll come over to our rails and place a redstone rail, detector rail, regular rail, and powered rails all the way down. Now when we get to here, temporarily, I'll go ahead and place this here like this, and then we'll place this there. Maybe, yeah, we'll do 2. And then I can go ahead and break these. Then we'll come down here and we'll continue this the same as that side. So powered, powered, detector, regular, and then powered the rest of the way down. And we're going to leave this here temporarily as well. And what that's going to do is that's going to stop the fuel carts from crossing rails. Now we're going to come over here and we're going to come out 1, 2, 3, up 1, down 1. We're going to come out 3 here. We're going to come down like that. That was a mistake. Come here and out 2 from there. Down 1 there. Break that. That and that. Then we can come over and do the same basic thing over here, but inverted. So 1, 2, 3, up, down, middle, 1, 2, 3 down. Fill these 2 in down here, 2 here, 1 there, bust, that, and that. Now we're going to go ahead, grab our comparator, put 1 here with a repeater on 4 ticks, and then turn around, place 1 here with a repeater on 4 ticks, into 2 dust on that, 1 dust there, dust here and here. Nope, not that block, but that block. Okay. And a dust here. Actually there. Let's break that. Yeah, okay. I'm getting this again. And then a repeater on 4 ticks there. Okay. And then comparator facing into the block. And then comparator facing out of the dust. And this makes a pulse extender, which then will bump this piston and block this track. I'm going to place this here and this here, and follow me along here. I'm going to go a little faster with a little less explaining. So 4 ticks, 1 there, here and here, here and here. 4 ticks there, 4 ticks there. This side is going to be the same as that. You're going to want to take extra special care to remember which directions that the comparators and repeaters are pointing, and how many ticks that those repeaters are on. So just like that. Okay, so I'm going through this because you're going to have to do these 4 2 more times. And I'm not going to go through it all the times. I'm just going to show you that, yes, this is indeed the circuit that we are making, that we already went over 4 times in every possible orientation, because it does have 4 separate orientations here, which is the only reason that I'm doing all 4 of them here. Because even after making these things 30 times, I can still mess the orientations up. I haven't messed up the timing of the ticks. Oh, but I'll tell you what, pointing the repeaters the wrong way, missing a dust, little things. So I always go from one to the other and look and follow the circuit around. And then, okay, we good. Now everything I didn't do on this side that I did on that side, I'm going to go ahead and do on this side now. And from here, what we're going to do is we're going to take and make a cart loader or cart unloader. So we're going to run a comparator from there, and we're going to make it hit this. So we'll place blocks like this, take a repeater on 4 ticks. That will extend the pulse long enough to send that cart. And so we'll do this number here with blocks up. And then, let's see, take our comparators, run them, oh, too close, there, and there. Grab another repeater, 1, 2, 3, 4. Let's see, place a sticky piston facing down. So yeah, temporary and down. And then observer, and it's going to point into this block here, creating a falling edge monostable circuit out of this hopper. And boom, cart loader, or unloader, or yeah, our circuit. But anyway, because the orientation is a little off, I'm not just going to tell you do the same thing on that side. I'll go ahead and I might get tired of doing that. We'll see. But yeah, pistons down, and obviously observers facing into these two blocks here are pointing into them. So yeah, there's the arrow. And then right there. Ooh, got to remember those observers. Got to remember 4 ticks. You don't put them on 4 ticks, your cart may very well stay halfway on the track. Okay, next we're going to do our fuel tracks. I like to use a different color block just to signify that this is all fuel. You don't have to, but so I'm going to put a block over there, and then I'm going to bring a block out here. And let's see, we're going to go 1, 2, 3, and then down 1, 2, 3, and then up 1 like that. We'll come out on this side as well. 2, 3, down and out. 2, 3, out and up. Actually, man, let's do 2 more here. And what side is our chest? Our chest is facing this way, so we're going to go ahead and put 2 blocks like this right here. We will put a repeater on 4 ticks. Dust, dust. And we are basically going to run these tracks very similarly to the other ones. So we're going to go powered, regular, powered. We will put our redstone blocks there. Going to place powered detector. This is not going to be regular. This is going to be powered. Otherwise, this rail will want to turn when every time you hit this. We don't want that. It'll cross the tracks. Not good. Okay, so from here, we will just run powered rails all the way down to the other end. And then we're going to grab our block, place it here, and 1 more powered rail right there. And then right here, we'll go ahead and just powered rails on down until we're past the hoppers. And 1 past the hopper, then a detector rail, and then a powered, regular rail. Now that we've got those like this, we can go ahead and break that, bust that too. What you're going to want to do is you are going to want to put a temporary block right there so that you can extend this one longer, okay? That way when you put that there, you can break and wrong block, not that it matters, but yeah, you can do this number here. We're going to do this exact same setup on the other side over there. Next, we're going to come down here, and right there out of that detector rail, 1, 2 blocks into a block up, and break that, and then 2 off to the side. And if you'll notice, this is in line with right where that track goes down, because this is exactly where we are going to block that track off at, and we are going to do the exact same circuit here that we did down there. Okay, so you'll see we have our, what we call them, our rail lock circuits all set up for our fuel carts, which we can now go ahead and throw in place. So we'll come down here. And actually, I am going to first do the hoppers setup. So we're going to do a hopper down this way and a temporary block in there with a hopper in here and a hopper in here. Okay, so we'll do a temporary there and there, hopper there and there, both facing side, and then that hopper there, and then we can break this and place the rail back. Now we can go ahead and take our minecart chests and place them. Oh, I forgot. Got to do the rail there too. There we go. And then I'm going to grab a double chest and place them here and here with, let's see, some double chests running into the side, or some hoppers, and then a double chest on top of that, like this. And then we're going to double load into that guy too. Or into both sides, like that. We'll do this on the other side, just facing the other direction. And this is the opposite side with minecarts in. We'll go over to the middle and place our minecarts underneath on both sides here. So that's 8 minecarts with chests altogether. Now you have two options. These hoppers running into the sides of the furnaces, those are our fuel hoppers. So we'll go ahead and do this number here. So if you're going to use the redstone lamps, you can do like this. Right here. Or if you're not going to use the redstone lamps and you're just going to look at what comparators and repeaters are lit, then you can just get rid of that block and run this pretty much straight like this here. And later on, you'll just have to extend one more block to connect to that locker down here, which we haven't made yet. Anyway, I am going to do mine with the lamp, and we're going to go ahead and place this outside of each and every hopper that is a fuel hopper running into the sides of the furnaces. So that number there on all 64 furnaces. And from this point, we'll go ahead and right there where those repeaters are facing into, they will all get dust. And that's all 4 sides. Okay, we got it looking like this here. We're going to come down, and to these sides here, we'll go ahead and place a block there and there. These are solid blocks. Put a lamp right there and a comparator right here. We'll do the same thing over on this side. And basically what we're doing is we're reading from this to know if it has items in it. If it has items in it, steadily has items in it, then that means these 3 hoppers have enough to put at least 15 stacks in here. And the next thing we'll do is we'll come over here, and we want to make sure that the side that our chest is facing is going to be the side that gets our redstone lamp. So we're going to face this and one up, and then we can face this here. What was it? Actually, that can be here, and the lamp can be here because the lamp wants to be on the side with the chest. There we go. And then we can take a comparator, run it out of this chest on subtract mode with another comparator here, temporary block there, with a barrel right here. And in this barrel, we will place 5 unstackable items. I go with wooden shovels because they are the least expensive. And then on this side, we're going to do the same thing. Remember that the lamp is going to be on the side that the chest is facing in the middle there. And from this point, we'll come over and let's see the comparators. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. You really don't have to put them here. I like to just be consistent with it. Place them over top of, directly on top of that one right there, and it'll light both of the rails 2, 3, 4, 5. And this just looks prettier. You put it anywhere down the rail that ensures that all of the rails are lit, and it'll be just fine. Or it should be just fine. I don't want to say it will be. This is Bedrock, and I have not tested that hypothesis. And 5. There we are. Next thing we're going to do, we're going to come right under the fuel hoppers, and we're going to take a temporary block down with a 1 gap underneath it, and we're just going to run these guys all the way back to about here, and then we'll place a block there. So right there, and then we'll run all the way under here, get caught up on those chests, and we'll stop right there. This will come down, out 2 more, and actually these can be redstone blocks. We're going to come down and out 2, up 1, like this right here, and we'll do the same thing on this side. And we'll do this over there facing inward. First thing we're going to do before we do that, this, not this one, but this one here is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. We're going to place here and here, and here and here. And we are going to want to come up and make sure you are in line with this. Okay, this is, I believe, the 8th one over. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. I should have remembered to do this before, but we've got to break those and place a redstone block there. Replace that, and we'll do the same thing on the other side. Right here, not the repeater, but the comparator. And that lines up with this, so that is where we want to be. Place that there. Place this here. Okay, now we can go ahead and run hoppers. Not this last one here, but we'll break that, place a hopper, and we'll continue to place them this direction. I hate it when I break those, but that does happen sometimes. Like this. And then this other side, we'll go ahead and do the same thing. And we're only placing hoppers underneath the fuel hoppers and no further on either side. And then we take these out and place them facing straight down, and those will be into double chest like that. And from here, you will come over to the side. You can place a temporary block here. Go ahead and get down in here. If you've got an elytra and you know what you're doing, you can get down in there. Or if you have a trap door and place it up above there, you can get down in here. We're going to place powered rails all along here. And once we're done, we're going to look for if they are all lit. And right here, one right there. That is not lit. And that's okay, because we're going to put a detector rail right there anyway. And then we'll just put powered rails down here, regular rail, powered rail. And we'll do the exact same thing on the other side. And that detector rail will make sure that this powers every... Okay, I had to test that again. It just, something to me, it said it didn't... I'm going crazy here. I thought it wasn't going to work. And it is going to work. So, okay. And we'll do the same thing over here. And this lit that one. Whereas the other one did not light that one. Let's see. Does this go all the way to this side? It goes all the way to this side. I don't know why one lit all the way down and the other didn't, but I'm not complaining. Next, we're going to go ahead and bring 2 out, 1 up, break this, 2 out here, and this is the same circuit that we locked the rails off with before. In this orientation, you're going to do 1 on each of the 4 of these, what we will call the fuel removal lines. And we can go ahead and grab our hopper mine carts and place them here, 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 and here. Grab some blocks, place them like this. Next, we're going to grab dust, put it all along here. Come out, let's see, this is, nope, this is the side. And we're going to come down here. We will come, let's see, we want 1 here and 1 here. We'll come right here. With a block there, block up, out, like that, I believe. Where's our repeater? We'll go in here, 1, 2, 3, 4. That's going to run all these carts. And dust here and here. Next, we're going to want to come over here, and let's see, right here is where it's going to come to. So right there. And then we'll bring and put honey blocks or slime blocks. Will either one work fine. Down to there, and then right here, nope, we're going to bring this block up 1, and then right here on the side of that block we'll place our sticky piston, and then another honey block, making 4 altogether. And then we'll place a button on the front of this guy right there like that. Next, this one's going to be to add fuel, so it's going to have this color. We'll go ahead and place a button on this guy too. We're going to come all the way out to the end here. And is this side? Yep, this is the side. So we're going to come down 1 and down 2. And then on this one, we're going to bring this all the way out. Not all the way. We'll stop where we're going to say 1, 2, about 3 hoppers from. Yeah, we'll give it out about that far. And then we'll bring it down 1. Like this, and we'll bring this out the rest of the way till we get to about where we're going to be 1, 2, 3. And then we can do this number here. It's not necessarily got to be exactly like that, as long as you get the repeaters just right to extend the signal. Everything will be just fine. Run like this, and then we'll put some dust on these guys here, and we'll run along here. Let's see, right there is that one. So we're going to have this button's going to have a sticky piston down. Sticky blocks are going to come down and do basically the same thing they did there, but the redstone block is going to power this line here. So we'll place it about like that, where the dust is right above it. Yep. And connect it with 1 more sticky block. And let's count. We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So that'll be good. Place a repeater there. We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. And we will put 1 right here. We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. Put 1 right here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. Go count this out on the other side. Got this repeater here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. 1 here. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. So this has me wondering. I'm going to go ahead and test this. Let's see if it sends the cars. And all 4. Now we have to deal with the fuel retrieval and the item, forgot my hoppers here, the fuel retrieval and the item retrieval. So we'll place, where are we going? We'll go temporary blocks like this. Yeah, one more. And then we'll come out to this side and hoppers into the sides of those. Up top here, hoppers facing down. And then right here, droppers facing out this direction. And then over here, we're going to do something very similar on these chests. And we'll do 2 temporaries, actually 3 temporaries, like that. And then we'll come over here on this side and down, or 2 into the sides like that. 1 down there, 1 down there. These are all going into hopper or droppers facing sideways like this. And then we can go ahead and, where are we going to go with this? Yeah, we'll place some blocks right there. I like to use glass so I can see what's going on inside of here. And then blue ice. We'll go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And we only got to do 7 here. That 8th one is a temporary. Come down from that. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and 9 should line up pretty nicely, and put our soul sand here and here. Continue this on down like that. We can then come over and cover this up with our wall. I like to use glass. Once again, you don't have to. And then we'll surround this guy right here. And when we get to this point, you can place your glow lichen on these 2 and continue the wall on down. And I like to cover it on top too, so I'll give it a ceiling. And once again, you don't have to, but this ensures that nothing else is going to get in here except what those droppers throw. And then right here, you can go ahead and, actually, we'll go ahead and bring this up one more. Not that it matters, but it will, it'll slow the items down a little less right there. Remember, we're leaving a hole there. And we're going to run our water buckets here and here. And then 2 more there. And we will run this all the way up to here. We'll go ahead and place our ice right here so we know where to stop. Let's see. Yeah. And we'll do this number right here. Ice right there too. We'll go ahead and bring this all the way up. And we'll wrap this around. Don't forget, when we brought that up, we got the middle inside and outside both. So we'll go ahead and wrap this around this way too, making sure that we get all 4 of those hoppers. Place your glow lichen here and here. We will go back down and continue this water column, placing buckets of water each and every height level up. Now don't put it on the ice yet. Go ahead and place temporary blocks there and there. Place our water here and here again. And then you're going to want to go ahead and break these temporary blocks and place a water bucket where they were. Now we can go ahead and cover this up. I left a little hole right here. It is green, signifying that that is where the fuel will be dropped from the bamboo farm that we're going to do in another video. And then we'll do this exact setup on the other side there. Now we've got that, we'll go over and complete our auto dropper circuits here. These auto droppers coming this direction are for your item return, the cooked item return, as it were, because the other one is your fuel item return. Which you could say bamboo, because we're going to do a bamboo farm, but you don't necessarily have to. You can do any kind of fuel on this, it will work just fine. But if you use bamboo, you're not going to waste any fuel whatsoever. Alright, so notice the direction that these are pointing. Oop, got to be on the side of that sticky piston. And then you see what's going on here with the comparator dust to the sticky piston. Bow. We'll come on over on this side and we are going to do the same thing with these. These are our fuel return line. So I'm going to use that block to signify with the exact same getup that I had on these ones over here. Our comparators, dusts, sticky pistons, and observers. Okay. Those are the ones the drift makes dang near impossible to place. So we'll do these here. Delete those in the middle. Boom. These circuits are done. We'll go ahead and place those same circuits right here. Okay, next we're going to take our next hoppers or droppers and we're going to run these items all the way in. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Down here, break that. That's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And we'll go ahead and continue that here on that way. And then we'll do the same thing on this side. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Come down and out. Break that. 3, 4, and not enough. So the water streams are going to run into each other over there in the middle. We'll go ahead and cover this up. And we'll run our wall all the way. We're not going to cover up the ceiling just yet. We'll save that for the very end so we can still get out. So this number here. Okay. And then this wall. And then we'll go ahead and come out and place these in. Sounds like I sent the car when I guess I'm just hearing things. And then I'll go ahead and run these blocks here, keep that water in. Now I can go ahead and place my water. If I can get back in there, and I can. Bucket there and there, on down. Bucket there and there, on down. And we can now start placing our ceiling in. Out to there. Come over on this side, do the same. Now that we've got that part, we'll go ahead and bring to there and to there. This guy is... Okay, I was wrong. I didn't need to send him. Okay, well, it doesn't matter. They're back. And I believe we can do, like, yeah, this right here. And that can be the last one I do. Boom. Watch for this guy to come back. Alright. Now, I did not complete these circuits, but they are our cart blocking circuits. So this is way out of order here. Okay. 1, 2, 3, up, down, down, spell that. Okay. Yep, that fits. And if it fits, it sits. And next, we're going to come over here, not this one, but this one. We're going to come down and out. And the reason we're using this one is because it is exactly 15 from that end of this redstone line. We're going to come out with a repeater, bring a block down, and we're just going to connect this up with this right here. And that way, when there's anything in any of these, it's going to go ahead and block this. The carts can push out when this is locked. They just can't come back. So we're going to do the same thing on all 4 of these here. So to anyone paying attention to how this thing is operating, this may seem somewhat redundant, this little circuit we put in here. But if you ever get these things seriously unevenly fueled, you'll thank me for it. Next, we're going to come down right to where these guys meet. What side is it? It's going to be this side that it's going to come out of. So we'll go down here, and with blue ice, let's see, these two exactly. Okay, so we'll come down like this. And that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And that may be even too much. We can go ahead and bring these here, and we'll leave them on this side, place here, come up above, back down in here. We gotta take this out and place us some glow lichen down there. Had I thought about it when I was putting this in, I would have done it before. Now that that's in there, we can go ahead and take out not that one, but that one. There we go. Replace that. And let's see. Let's just bring the glass all the way out, see what we need, or what we have. Okay. Now water. Once I get around here. Nope, not that one. There and there. Alright. So that goes all the way across. Where are we at? We are going to want our chest right here. We'll put a double chest right there. Take our hoppers, place them right into the top of that, right into the back of that, and right into the back of those on top. We'll go ahead and grab our glass and wrap around this guy on this side. Next, we will take the glow lichen, place there and there, place some ice right there. Let's see if I place glass there. So we're going to come out. Yeah, this is okay. So this works pretty good. We'll go ahead and grab our soul sand, and right on the edge there, we'll place that. And then we'll grab our glow lichen, put it there and there. And let's see, that will reach all the way up. Okay, now I'm going to come down here and I'm going to cover this part off. And you'll notice that yes, I am sending those carts. And you'll also notice that yes, that is alright. Just make sure that they do not get stuck somewhere along the line and everything will be good. Go ahead and wrap this around. And then we'll bring it up and run the bubble column up. Okay, now we're going to get down in there. And we will place our water in each slot on the way up. And then this one will be some temporary blocks there and there. We can then place our water in, watch it go all the way out, break that place, break that place. Now we can bring our glass or whatever, cover this up, and I believe that's it, and we are done. And we have the fuel carts fully fueled. Go ahead and get this going. I don't know what is going on here on this side. These are working just fine. These are working just fine. I believe I know what happened on this side. I think this is because I copied and pasted the comparators. Yeah, look, those are working just fine. So don't copy and paste comparators with World Edit from one direction to a different direction, or you'll get something like that. So I had them facing from this way to that way, and I pasted them this direction on it, and you could see it, but it didn't work right. So anyway, you can see that it's all working good. And I'm going to run my 16 stack test right here, right now. And they are full. I'm going to come over and hit the remove fuel button like we did in the showcase. And you can see that it is starting. And there they go. Now I'll go ahead and remove the fuel from, oh, I already removed the fuel. What am I talking about? Haha, I was a step behind in my head. Step ahead in real life. Okay, so I see, I see. So we will take and fix this like that. All right. Thought it looked a little weird. And that sound, I believe the return carts are back. Yes, they are. This guy's loading up. And just to show, we do have 64 in those. We can go ahead and take some scaffolding, bring it over, and right about here is a nice spot to scaffold down and get on there. I have yet to build this in survival. I do not have a world where this is needed. And there they send. And it is not going to be long before they start popping up in here. And there they come. Okay, so I may want to take this and put the bubbles back one. It works fine, but just a thought. Boom. All right, so if you like this video, like this build, go ahead and leave me a like. If you have not yet subscribed to my channel, please subscribe to my channel. And yeah, it's been real. Peace.